Innovative features in over-the-counter hearing help. Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. With us from a company called Linner, Linner, is founder and CEO Bond Zhao. Hi, Bond.
Hi.
Let's start off with a little bit of background about Linner. Tell us about it.
Sure. So Linner was founded in 2016 through a Kickstarter campaign. Our mission is to help people to hear better, even in the noise environments. So back to 2016, we was found successfully through a Kickstarter crowdfunding campaign by making the world's lightest noise cancellation headphones. And during the past 5 years, we already shipped more than 2 million units of noise cancellation headphones worldwide. And starting from 2019, we figured out that our acoustic technology can not only help people to hear better in noisy environment, but also we can help those who are facing some hearing loss problems to hear better and communicate better with others. So based on that, we start to research and we start to make the R&D on some OTC hearing aids. And then last year, 2022, we launched Linner Nova on Indiegogo, which is one of the OTC hearing aids in the market, which can help people to get a hearing aid without prescriptions. So that's basically the background of Linner.
Interesting. So you have on the market now the Linner Nova, looking similar to a standard, I guess, AirPod or earphones. Tell us what your thoughts are about the design that you decided to go with here.
Yeah. So as you know, the traditional hearing aids looks really, it looks like the sign of the hearing, like a hearing loss. But with the look of AirPods, it actually makes you looks normal. So that is the key reason why we design a hearing aids in a earphone shape, so that people won't feel embarrassed when they wear them out. So that's the main reason for we design a hearing aids in a AirPods shape.
And you also package with this what you call a Connect box. Tell me about that and how that fits into the picture.
You mean the Linner Nova?
Yes.
You mean the Linner Connect, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So so Linner Nova is actually designed for those. Linner Nova is actually designed for helping people to communicate better. Both, and also to help people to enjoy the TV screening. So Linner Connect is an adapter that can help people to watch the television with no latency, and it can also be working as a wireless microphone. So for example, when you are hearing a speech, when you came to for example a really big room, and for example you are around 30-40 feet far from the speakers, then you just easily put the Linner Connect in front of the people who are giving a speech, and then you can even if you are sitting back of the room, you can still hear the voice from the people who speak really clearly. So so that's the use of the Linner Connect, which is also I will say a really useful tools for people who cannot hear well to understand and listening better, both in the television screening time or listen to a speech.
And you have an app that is paired with all of this. Tell us about the app and how it is used by your customers.
Yeah, sure. So basically, our app is called Linner HA. HA means hearing aids. So Linner HA, with the application, you can control the volume. You can also use that to choosing 4 different mode. So we have the diagram mode, which can help people to understand and communicate with each other easily. And then we have a restaurant mode. During the restaurant mode, it helps you to reduce the background noise in a restaurant and to help you better communication. And I think we also have outdoor mode, which can be used for like when you when you are driving or when you are like bicycling, like cycling, you can use that on that mode. So we have like 4 different modes, and you can use that to turn on or turn up or turn down the volume of the amplifier stuff. And we also have a hearing test section, which you can use that which is really similar as the hearing test that you maybe take under an audiologist, which can help you like getting your hearing results like more easily.
Something else that is a fairly unique feature, I think, is you built into the charging case a sanitizing UV light. Tell me about it.
The UVC light, yes. So one of the most unique points for Linner Nova is we, in order to solve the problem of the bacterial suspension, we actually create like 2 functions. So the first one is as you said, the UVC lights. So the UVC lights is actually, let me show you. I have a Linner Nova here. So the UVC lights can help you to kill like more than 99.9% of the bacterial suspension here. So that's the light. And also we are actually using a medical grade air tips, which can also help you to reduce the bacterial suspension. So usually when people are wearing a hearing aids, the temperature like inside the air will raise to like more than 98 degrees, which is so like that temperature will actually help the bacteria to suspension a lot. So with the medical degree air tips and also with the UVC lights, we can actually kill like most of the bacteria, which is really good for the air health.
And I understand you also now have FDA certification for
yes,
the
we have
hearing aid functions?
Yes. So we have the FDA like OTC hearing aids. So I think like as you know, so it's actually in 2 different ways. According to a study from the CDC, like more than 30 million US people who are actually facing the hearing loss problems, but like only 20% of them actually have the ability to get a hearing aids. So based on that situation, FDA finally have their final rules on OTC hearing aids, which allows that people who are facing a hearing loss to get a hearing aids without prescriptions. So that's a really big change. During the past few decades, the arguments around the whether should people who are having a hearing loss to get a hearing aids without prescription, and so finally this rule has been passed, and the FDA approval that Linner got is one of the first products. Is one of the first hearing aids who got the OTC FDA approval. So that's the FDA we got.
So tell us, I mean, so these are customizable in terms of the sound and what your users can use them for hearing. They can adjust how much hearing from the outside world they hear, and they can be used obviously as Bluetooth earphones for listening to music and streaming and such as well. Are these updatable too, or the hardware itself? You do hardware updates?
Yeah, for sure. You can, I mean, like in the Linner HA application, you can always upgrade to the most updated version of the hearing aids. Yeah, for sure. So I mean, like in terms of the customization, there's some point different. So for example, in terms of like for example, like in the past, when people is actually having a hearing loss, they have to see the audiologist to get a prescription and then to get a hearing aids. And you know, like one fun factor is there are only less than like 70,000 of the audiologists in the state. So which makes, you know, like so I think I've showed the numbers before. There are more than 30 million there are more than 30 million people who are actually facing the hearing loss, but there are only less than 70,000 of the audiologists in state, which makes you know, like the accessibility becomes really hard, and which makes the traditional hearing aids really expensive, right? So I think so in terms of the customization, like you just mentioned during your last questions. So we are not trying to, you know, like build a hearing aids that, you know, like as customization as the traditional hearing aids. We are not. So we are trying to build a hearing aids that you can just open it and use it. So that's the biggest difference. So like all the customization we use is not based on, you know, like your different like hearing levels. It's based on different scenario that you are using it. For example, when you are watching a television, for example, when you are having dinner with your families, when you are chatting with your, you know, like with your wife, with your husband, or like when you are listening to a speech. So we do customization based on the scenario that you're using that, rather than the hearing capability that you are actually facing. So that's the difference between like our customization with the traditional hearing aids customization.
If people want to wear them throughout the day, what should they expect in terms of battery life?
So I mean, with the case, we got like around 14 hours battery life. But I mean, with a single charge, it can be used like up to like 8 to 10 hours. So per a single charge, it can be used for a whole working day.
Tell us about pricing and availability.
So the MSRP for Linner is going to be like $399 for Linner Nova, and it's going to be like $349 for Linner Nova Lite. The only difference is, so like for Linner Nova, it comes with the hearing aids, the case, and also the Linner Connect, right? But for Linner Nova Lite, it's without the Linner Connect, like just the hearing aids per se.
And where can people find them?
So we are good. So we actually launched on Indiegogo like back to 2022, and then you can find Linner on linnerlife.com, which is our own website. And we are going to launch on Amazon quite soon. And you know, like we are also discussing with some other like offline channels. Probably we can, you know, like update the sales channels like in a month. Yeah, so like basically right now you can buy it like most places online. And you know, we are also talking with some like audiologists to see if they can bring Linner Nova to their office, and to helping those people, you know, like who are facing like a really light hearing loss to use that.
Interesting. The website again is Linner, Linner, life.com. Bond Zhao, thank you so much for taking time with us.
Yeah, thank you.